we're going to go ahead and finish up his hands for now. And we'll finish up the belt and the back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this here, the V-tool again. I'm just going to make a line. I already drew it on there. I don't know if you can really see it, but we're going to put this back on. This is the brown belt that they wear. And I thought this might be nice to put this on. And then take it across where it goes over his shoulder. Alright, so I'll probably take that out. And then what we'll do is we'll do a little piece here. Now, that's not cleaned out to my satisfaction right here yet, so we're going to clean this up a little bit, make that a little bit deeper when we do the hand. But let's finish this up. We're going to do that anyway. So the back part of the Mountie, we're going to do his little yellow thing here as well, and I went too far down on his leg on this one, so let's erase this and start over. That's the only thing sometimes I know what to do, is to just retry it again here. Let's see if they kind of match. No, they still don't match. Why? Oh, that's the frustrating part with it. Sometimes it doesn't come out exactly the same on both sides. So let's bring this down just a tad and bring that up. Okay, I'm going to make that close enough. So I'm going to take my V-tool again, the larger one that I have. I really use this one probably 90% of the time. It's a V number 3, I believe it is, on a dockyard. And we'll go ahead back here and we'll follow this line out. Okay, I'm just going to do a small little line, and I'm going to follow this out just to there. Alright, and we're going to take it all the way around the back of this coat to the other side. Alright, we're going to do the top portion as well. Alright, right to underneath his arm there. I'm trying to make it as evenly, the depth as even as you can. Not always easy to do, but you'll get the idea. And then we're going to take this and we're going to go right up to his hairline there. One there and one there. Perfect. Alright, then I'm going to take my knife and I'm just going to kind of blend that so that band, that little brown belt is sticking out a little ways. Now I'm going to take my knife and recut it just a tad. Give it a real slight. We're going to come up this way. Alright, just like that. And we're going to do just a little slight cut this way, very lightly. It doesn't have to be that deep. Okay, and we're going to go from the top down so that belt sticks out a little bit. Alright, and then we're going to do this one as well. We're just going to follow this one up to the hairline, cut it right underneath there, and the same thing over here. Just going to clean it up a little bit. So that belt looks like it's sitting on top of the coat. Alright, I'm going to clear that up a little bit more and make that more distinct. I can get a better look at it offline. Alright, so that's what we're doing there. The other thing we need to do is this mustache, and I forgot about that. Let's take the same little V-tool, and we're just going to go from the top to the bottom first. Just little strokes. Nothing fancy about this little mustache here. Okay, same thing here. We're just going to just kind of straight down. We're not going to do a lot of curvature to it. Not like a Santa's mustache, just a small little mustache. And I'll take it the other way. Yeah, I always work towards the edge. I don't know why. I do that because it seems that if you try to go from the edge up, you can chip things out. So I gotten into the habit of going from the bottom up. Oh, that's kind of cute. I like that. Okay. That looks good. That's exactly what I wanted. And then this here, we might just redo this a little bit to give it a little more distinction here. Alright. That looks fine. Alright, so we have his eyes done. We have his mustache, his eyebrows, his let's start over again. His sideburns, his eyebrows, and his mustache are done. So what we're going to do is we're going to work on his hands right now. I'm not sure about the cuffs yet, so we can go ahead and do the hands anyway and get those done and get that cleaned up a little bit. Let me get my other knife. I've sharpened up this other one pretty good. Alright. And the other thing we need to also do is to put that, we're going to put that little band across here too that comes over the shoulder that we did in the back. So let me take this back here so I can just get a better look at it. There we go. I try to do as much as I can in front of the camera, but it's not always easy for me to see it, and it makes it kind of difficult for me to make sure I have things in the right spot. But okay, so the hands are it needs a couple things here, so let's take this back. We're going to trim this down a little bit and take that off. Put a little notch there. Alright, so it looks like he's really hanging on to this thing, which is good. And then we're going to just go ahead and we're going to put one right in the middle. Okay, so this is his hands coming down around, and the other ones are going to come up. So this goes down, down, and then these go up. These fingers go up. You always put one in the middle and then two on either side, so you should have 3 little lines for 4 fingers. Alright. Now I'm going to use my knife. I'm going to spray it a little bit. I want a little more distinct than just with the V-tool. I want a crisp look to it. So what we're going to do is we're going to do one in the center on either side. 1, 2, okay. Same thing here. We're going to go 1. Just tilt your knife a little bit. Doesn't have to be huge. I mean, these are just very small cuts. Okay, that's it. See how that looks? Now I'm going to bring this down just a tad here, and we're going to do the same